Hi, I'm John Messer. I'm the Leadership Development Catalyst for LuminaXUSA.org. And today I'd like to talk to you about the second part of healthy transitions. Last time we talked about the reality that healthy transitions propel healthy leaders to finish well. And our goal is to help you finish well, no matter what kind of a leader you are, no matter what you're leading. We want you to finish well. So last time we talked about the three major transitions, the calling, contribution, and convergence. And so today what I'd like to do is talk to you about some of the barriers to finishing well and some of the benefits, some of those things that benefit us as we're trying to finish well. This is material that's from the studies of J. Robert Clinton, who wrote The Making of a Leader and many other resources. But in his study of over 5,000 Christian leaders, what he discovered is that very few Christian leaders finish well. As a matter of fact, about 1 in 3 finish well. And he discovered that there are some key reasons, common reasons, that leaders don't finish well. And those are, number one, finances. Finances trip them up. They aren't able to handle money well, and especially for ministry people, handling money well is an absolute mandate. Don't handle money you don't need to handle, and when you do handle it with absolute integrity. Power. A lot of leaders struggle when it comes to power. They don't know how to handle authority. They don't know how to handle their position well. And so power becomes like a drug, and they want more and more of it. And of course, we know that in a ministry context, that's totally counterproductive to what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be pushing power down. We're supposed to be releasing power, because our only power is the power that we're given by God, and that is not for ourselves, it's for the sake of others. So use power well. Pride. Who has not struggled with pride in ministry? Pride in what we're doing, pride in what we've accomplished, even pride in our gifting or in our abilities that are all gifts of God. We have to be very wise, especially in mid-range years, about pride, not get seduced by it. And then the third of the big 3 P's, power, pride, and pleasures, and specifically pleasures revolving around sex, but there are other pleasures such as gambling, or they tend to be the addictive things that can derail us. The number of ministries that have been destroyed and churches that have been damaged, even to the point of closing, because of the pleasures that have been allowed to infect a leader's life, are numerous. You probably know some. Also, family, and this is not maybe current family, but a family of origin issues that have never been resolved, that have never been dealt with. We haven't done the internal work to resolve those things. And then the final barrier is plateauing. And what that means is that in those 3 transitions, the calling, the contribution, and the convergence transition, somewhere along the line we are refusing to do the work it takes to grow to the next level, and so we plateau where we are, and that's a guarantee that we will fail in ministry. Now, those are the barriers, but there are some things that will benefit us when we're trying to finish well, and the first of those is a sovereign perspective. We're in God's work, by God's power, for God's purposes. And we see with God's eyes, and we see the way He sees. That's a sovereign perspective. We don't look at what we're trying to do from an ambitious perspective, but we look at it from a servant perspective. God, what are you wanting me to do in this position? Why have you put me here, and how can I accomplish your purposes? Renewal. An ongoing renewal is a necessary component of a healthy finish. And we all know that. It's just we get sidetracked, we get distracted. So focus on your personal relationship with Jesus Christ. Focus on personal renewal. Take the time to have times away. Take the time with your spouse, with your family. Take the time to restore, refresh, and recreate yourself by the Spirit of God. Disciplines, ongoing disciplines. And it's not just that you're doing disciplines, but that you're doing the appropriate disciplines for the appropriate stage in your life. Sometimes we need to recognize that the disciplines that work when we were a baby Christian don't work when you're a mature Christian. And so our disciplines need to grow with us as we grow in Christ. And another one that we've always heard about is that we have to have a learning posture. We need to take the attitude of being lifelong learners and to continually do that, whether that means having a self-study program or taking some informal or even formal classes. It's important that we never get to the point of thinking that we've arrived, we know everything we need to know, we don't have to learn anymore. That will kill a ministry, it will kill a leader's career, and it will kill a church. And finally, mentors. Mentors are those who walk alongside us, who have freedom and access to say, well, what about this in your life? Well, what about that? They're the ones who will give you honest feedback, who you can ask questions of, who you can be authentic and real and know that you are going to be accepted. But mentors are important. You know, those good counselors, those people who will speak the truth into your life. They're important things. So, pay attention to the barriers and pay attention to the benefits so that you can finish well. And if you're going to finish well, you want to pay attention to those three major transitions. And here's a way that in between, you can pay attention to these things to help you move toward a very healthy finish. It's good to be with you. We'll see you next time.